Are a beloved part of professional sports teams, but they do take a beating during the season. Weija Jiang introduces us to a woman who's become the go-to doctor for mascots. And yep, she makes house calls.
The racing presidents are a beloved Washington tradition, pumping up the crowd at Nationals games at a price they get really beat up.
Tom is filthy, unfortunately.
Good thing Tom, Jefferson that is, has a devoted caretaker. 67-year-old Ingrid Crepeau may not have a medical degree, but you can't argue she's a cosmetic surgeon.
Sometimes it's not even so cosmetic, it's real surgery. He will look awful before he looks good again, believe me.
You're gonna rip off his whole face?
Oh yes, whole face is coming off. I can make him look like the day they got him.
Many professional sports teams bring their mascots to Crepeau's studio outside of Washington, D.C. for some TLC.
This is Slapshot from the hockey team, the Caps. All these guys that have white fur, the fur needs to be replaced every year because it just looks awful after a year.
She also designs costumes for special events like Star Wars Day or the Nutcracker, though game days are her favorite.
It's a goosebump experience, I'm telling you. I just get thrilled when I see them. And I get thrilled watching kids watch them.
Crepeau has only worked with these mascots for the past decade, but she had trained for the job her entire life.
I'm in the joy business. He's an alien.
Crepeau has been making and performing with puppets since she was 6 years old. How many puppets have you made?
Oh, hundreds and hundreds. In these outbuildings, there are 42 dinosaurs, some of which are quite huge. This is the foam.
Then a hobby turned into something much more personal.
I found out very young that I was never going to have children, and my mother and father sat me down and said, well, you're not going to have your own children, but with your gifts, you can have everybody's children for just a few minutes at a time. So that's what I get to do.
By making their days more fun, inspiring imaginations.
It seems to me that you don't make puppets. You bring things to life.
Oh, thank you. Oh, that's the highest compliment anybody can pay.
And she hears it all the time. Weija Jiang, CBS News, Silver Spring, Maryland.